Massive Iranian attacks if U.S.-Iran talks fail. That is the warning emerging from Israeli media reports as tensions surge across the Middle East and diplomacy edges closer to a critical moment. Behind closed doors, indirect negotiations between Washington and Tehran are continuing. The United States, under President Donald Trump, is pushing for a new nuclear agreement aimed at curbing Iran's enrichment program and preventing weaponization. But the clock may be ticking. Trump has reportedly set a narrow window for progress, warning that if diplomacy collapses, the response could be severe. Just days ago, Trump met Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu in Washington. Iran dominated the agenda. While Trump signaled talks would continue, he admitted nothing definitive had been reached. And Netanyahu? Far less optimistic. Israel is demanding that any deal go beyond uranium enrichment. Jerusalem wants strict limits on Iran's ballistic missile program, missiles viewed as capable of overwhelming Israel's layered air defenses. And Israel is also pressing for an end to Iranian support for regional proxies. Hezbollah in Lebanon, militias in Iraq and Syria, Houthis in Yemen, armed factions in Gaza. Tehran, however, has drawn red lines. Iranian officials insist missiles are non-negotiable, essential for deterrence and self-defense. They accuse Israel of trying to sabotage negotiations and manufacture a pretext for war. But Israeli defense officials fear a different scenario. If talks fail or produce a narrow nuclear-only agreement, Iran could escalate dramatically. Direct ballistic missile barrages on Israeli cities, coordinated proxy attacks from multiple fronts, a combined assault designed to overwhelm systems like Iron Dome, David's Sling, and Arrow. In response, Israel is preparing. Advanced U.S.-supplied systems, including THAAD and Patriot batteries, are reportedly positioned and coordinated for regional defense. Israel's Home Front Command, responsible for civilian protection, is reinforcing shelters, hardening infrastructure, and preparing for heavy missile fire scenarios. Reservists could be mobilized. Air defenses are on high alert. Lessons from last year's exchanges are being applied in real time. And Israeli officials have reportedly warned Washington, if missile threats are not addressed diplomatically, Israel may act alone. Tehran, for its part, has issued its own warnings. Any U.S. or Israeli strike, Iranian officials say, would trigger a broad retaliation. Missiles and drones targeting Israel and U.S. bases across the region, proxy activation on multiple fronts, even potential disruption of strategic waterways like the Strait of Hormuz, with global oil markets at risk. Iran maintains its nuclear program is peaceful. It insists it will not compromise on missiles or regional alliances. As of mid-February 2026, no strikes have been confirmed, but tensions are high. Diplomacy continues, overshadowed by mistrust. Israel is pushing maximalist demands. Iran is standing firm. Trump says he wants a deal, but he has also warned of very tough consequences if talks collapse. The region now stands at a crossroads. A breakthrough could ease one of the world's most dangerous standoffs. A failure could ignite a multi-front confrontation unlike anything seen in recent years. The question is no longer whether tensions are rising. The question is whether diplomacy can outpace escalation before miscalculation turns warnings into war.
Subscribe to Oneindia and never miss an update. Download the Oneindia app now.